Hello everybody and welcome to Lawn Care Simulator. This is a game by Moonlighter Games and we are going to be doing lots of mowing, trimming and other kind of lawn care tasks. So let's jump into the Mowathalon. It is the annual Trimsdale Mowathalon. You were given a wildcard invitation to the final round. Can you compete? Final round. Wow, sounds amazing. Rolling out the extension cord. Press anything to continue. Okay, I will press left click. There we are. So press WASD to move around. Welcome to the Trimsdale Mowathalon, where the top lawn care experts compete. I'm a top lawn care expert, clearly. Run through the gauntlet of lawn care trials and leave no blade untouched. Knowledge. So I believe that this is just a way to show all the different types of tools that you might want to use in the game. So C to highlight. Sometimes it can be hard to track down the final blades of grass. Highlight them to track them down easier. Lawn care work can be extremely loud. Ear protection is important. Remember to put on your headphones if it gets too loud. Okay, use the mouse, I'm guessing, just mouse in general, to look at different areas. It's easy to lose track of what to do and where you are. Use the list and location info to stay on track. So U gives me location stuff and a list of things to do. Okay, brilliant. E to equip the mower. Push mowers are the bread and butter of any mowing business. Simply hold it and walk around to cut grass. Acknowledge. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we've done that. Have we missed any? Oh, we've missed loads. Let's see if we can turn around and go back. Get those little scoundrel bits that got missed. Okay, so press left click to hold a weed eater. Okay, weed eaters are critical for cutting blades of grass in the hard to reach areas that full-size mowers can't reach. Very well, let's let go with Q. Ah, right, so it's given us some walls so we can weed eat. So spin head. Oh, I see. And then look around and Q to drop. Right, okay. And it wouldn't be me if I hadn't missed a bit, obviously. I quite like the weed eater. It's quite cool. There we are. Leaf blowers. Blow clippings off the pavement. Make sure to finish mowing first or you'll have to go back over it. All right, then. Are there any bits I've missed? I'm guessing there's more bits I've missed somewhere, because... yeah. Press left click to pick up trash. Trash grabbers save your back and some of the yards are filthy. Make sure to pick up all the trash while on the job. Oh, I like that. I like how that works. So far, this has felt like a very nice game. Like, I really like... There's a tactile sense about things and it can be done well or not well. And I kind of feel like it's been done well in this one. It's like nothing's been too difficult to move around or like I've not had to fight with anything so far. So that's pretty cool. Press left click to cut branches. Hedge trimmers really get those bushes into shape. Make sure to get branches on all visible sides of the hedge. Okay, so let's drop our grabber and pick up our chain, well, our hedge trimmer. So it's not a chainsaw. Doesn't matter seemingly too much about the angle. Okay, I think I might have to go backwards here. Yeah. Or forward from the other direction, maybe. All right, let's have a look and see if we missed any bits. Because of course we did. There we are. Okay, so pesky weeds never stop growing. Make sure to pull all the weeds from the garden beds. So we get gardening gloves somewhere. Or is it just my hand? Do we already have the gardening gloves? We don't seem to have anything to pick up here, so I figure we just... Oh, okay, we have to wait for picking up the... Let's hope that there's not, like, too many then. I mean, for 3, that's fine. Press E to equip an edger. Cut sharp and clean. The edger defines perfect borders where the grass ends. This is the first time I think I've had to use any kind of sort of edging tool on a game like this. That's cool. But I hope you're not too dizzy now. Let's see if there's any bits I've missed. There's always a bit I missed. Okay, so the ride-on mower. Kick back and enjoy the ride. Riding mowers help get the job done much quicker. Ooh. Nice. What have I missed? Oh, actually turning the thing on, apparently. Is that it? Yay! Press escape to finish the level. You've completed the Trimsdale Mowathon. No, Mowathalon. Great work. On to bigger and better things. Oh, that was super cool. I like that because it showed you all the different things that you can use in the game, I believe. So there is a hand push mower, a weed eater or strimmer, we might call it in the UK. There is a leaf blower, a litter picking tool, a hedge trimmer, my hands, an edging tool, which I say I've not seen that really before that much, and also a ride-on mower. Wonderful. Okay, so what are we doing now? And I go to another one. Can we get out of here? There we are. Had to press escape. Right. Okay. I earned $430 there, which I might be able to spend on cool things. I walked 448 steps. My favorite tool was the leaf blower. I don't know if I used that like for longer than any of the other ones. Maybe. I collected 6 pieces of trash. Pulled 3 weeds. Trimmed 592 individual branches off the hedge. I can only imagine that's what that's counting. Blowed 3,329 clippings and cut 4,480 blades of grass. I love that it counts that. That's hilarious. And it took me 6 minutes and 20 to do that. I'm sure that other people could do that in under 5. I always take longer because I'm talking, and also like I keep missing bits because I'm me. Right, shop. Push mowers, trash tools. Let's have a look. So you can have a real mower, slow, dirty, painful, but by golly, it'll cut some grass. Just be careful. There are a few rust spots that might cause you to need a tetanus shot. Wonderful. It's still manual, but now there's an engine. The pull start jerks your shoulder. The fumes sting your eyes, and progress smells distinctly of gasoline. That's the sort of mower I used to use for my lawn. And honestly, the petrol one was such an upgrade from the electric one and having to deal with cables and things. Cables and blades do not mix. So let's purchase a real mower. I figure that that's what we need to do. And it's also asking me to pick up a trash grabber. So let's do that. I figure we're going to need that for our next... No, I don't want to exit the game. I just want to come out of the shop. Let's go back into career. So I figure that we can now play this level, which is an empty lot, a recently purchased lot that needs clearing. So let's play it. Let's do it. Is it going to belong to me, maybe? Will it be my office? Who knows? Press anything to continue. I pressed A that time, just in case you want to know. So here's my trash grabber. Is there trash in here? Yes. Hey, congrats on starting our own business. Lawntrepreneurs. This person has a good sense of humor. If you don't mind, use your trash grabber to pick up the trash. Cars driving by litter all the time. I bet they do. And I'll have to use C to find all the bits of trash. Like, because what you don't want to do is to take your lawnmower over all this trash. That would be terrible. Also, there's a percentage on it, so that's fine. Let's see if we can... No, it's not going to tell us where specifically the trash is based on the tool. Okay, I gotta just find them. They're going to be tiny, aren't they? I can tell. I can already tell. Do I start mowing or do I... I'm supposed to have a mower here, so... I would think I'd want to get the trash. 83, so I found that piece. I think there's probably one more somewhere. I am not seeing. I'm missing it. I would love it if it showed up. Okay, I'm gonna mow and see if maybe it will show up a bit more. You mentioned you only have a real mower. It's no big deal if you're slow, as long as the job gets done. Okay, what is going on here? Return to the level, please. Play level. Return to level. All my progress will be lost. No, I want to be in the level. Let me be in the level. Let me go. Won't let me. Ooh. Okay, well, fine. I will leave anyways. Leafing through assets. Is that gonna like start me all the way back? Oh, right. Okay, that's fine. Just all the way back here. I don't know what happened. Like, I need to get this lawnmower out of the truck and I can't. Am I supposed to pick that up? Let's drop it. Oh, here we are. E to open. That's what we needed. Okay, E to push. Pull it out of there. Now then, if I... Oh yeah, if I start mowing, we'll be able to see a lot of the... Okay, that's fine. We'll be able to start seeing a lot of the trash. So I'm going to pick up what I can, and anything that we don't pick up, we'll probably just catch in the blades of the real mower, which is probably not ideal for it, but, you know, any bits I can't see. That was operator error there. I should have opened the truck before trying to get the lawnmower out. That's my fault. Yeah, so 83% again, and I don't know where that final piece of trash is, so we're just going to mow, and I will hopefully find it on the way. I'll just go around in a basic sort of circle, and then I'll just grab all the little bits at the end that I've not managed to grab. Oh, okay. Fine, I'll go backwards then. See if I care. This might not be the straight lines you might expect from a real lawn care expert, okay? This thing is not necessarily... I say that everything was pretty smooth. Doesn't mean it's easy to handle though, and that's on purpose probably, because this is like meant to be the most difficult and slow thing. Here we go. Let's grab these edges quickly. There we are, that's better. I would say probably going around in a circle is going to be the easiest way, but I'm already like, I'm not leaving enough, like, I'm trying to basically go wider than I should be going. Like, I should be kind of like doing like that, really. And I'm thinking, oh, if I just went a little bit wider, no, and then I'm missing bits. If I went a little bit wider, I'd be able to do more at once, and la la la. But no, that's not how it works. Tiny bit there. If I grab that quickly, that means I don't have to go back at the end for it. I haven't found this last piece of trash yet, though. I wonder where it is. Let's be agent of chaos about this for a bit. I know, it's probably not what the pros would do. They wouldn't be all agent of chaos. But I am the agent of chaos, so that's what's going to happen here. getting there. This is tiny. I think I see the last piece of trash, G. So in a second, I will grab that before it clogs up my mower. It's a lot easier once I've done a bit of mowing, though, definitely. Oh, that'd be so much easier with a... So much easier with a ride-on mower, wouldn't it? Oh, goodness me. All right. Please make sure you mow every blade. I like my yards pristine. Well, I'll do that, but maybe just not quite in the same order you might have expected me to do it in. I'll do a thorough job, but it just might be a chaotic one. Honestly, I think I'm saving more time by not having to do maneuvers with it, to be honest, by just going around in circles. Meow. The less I have to go back and forward with it, the better, really. So let's see if we can just hone in on this bit here. There we are. Oh, I didn't get every blade though. Wow, finished already? When you get back to your truck or open your laptop, just send me an invoice. Thanks, pal. You're welcome, pal. Do I have to put the things in the truck now to like take them with me? Oh, no, it doesn't like being in the truck apparently, that one. Finish level. So we have completed 2 sections. Took us 5.5 minutes to do. We cut 17,000 blades. See? Clippings blown. Hedges trimmed. Weeds pulled. Nothing. Trash collected 6. 559 steps. And I liked using the trash grabber the best. I would have thought the lawnmower would be better, but this is all the dialogue from the level. Okay, continue. So we've only got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels to do. So I'm hoping that some of the ones coming up will be a bit more involved with a bit of luck. So we need the hedge trimmer and the weed whacker by the looks of it. Weed eater, trimmer. So let's go and see if we can buy those. There's only one weed eater and there is only one leaf blower. Wonderful. So there's a few things still locked. So I imagine they'll come out on the different levels. Nope, 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 nope. I keep pressing exit and I don't mean to. Okay, so let's play the Nebula 9 mini golf adventure, a cosmic mini golf adventure where each hole takes you through glowing planets and drifting asteroids. Fun for all ages. Sounds fun. Sounds cool. All right, it's very dark. It probably isn't going to help. Now, did it say that I had a light? I can't remember. Evening Space Ranger, glad you're here. These cosmic weeds have achieved orbit again. Okay. I've no idea what I need to do around here, so I'm just gonna have a little look around. We've got this crash site here. What have we got? So we've got all of this around the edge, which is needing to be mowed by the looks of it, or trimmed. I could maybe mow it with the small mower. So let's see if that's possible. I'd be probably quicker than using the weed eater, but we'll see. Yeah. Just go along and mow this, I think. I'll just mow it the best I can and then come back around and do the rest at the end. So this is the rear fence we're doing by the looks of it. I'm leaving such a big amount on the side there. I'm going to have to go back over it, but The bits that are near there, I might not be quite able to get without the trimmer, sadly. And then we're going to need to leaf blow all the trimmings off the path as well. This is just another Let's Play of Sheila Can't Drive, right? Let's just get this lined up onto the... There we are. Get all these bits I missed. Yeah, so it was almost set up to be slightly too narrow for the lawnmower, because it was either one side didn't get done or the other side didn't get done there. Look. Yeah. I may as well carry on this way, seeing as it's all set up and in line for me. All done. Ah! Oh no! I can't mow there because of the ghost. Oh no, sorry, it's not a ghost, it's an alien. Because of the alien. Well, that's okay. A bit there to do, a little bit there to do. Somehow managed to miss bits on both sides there. This is like Sheila missed a spot at the game. Okay, so we've mostly... I can see a bit as well. Like, oh, over here. I'm just going to try and make sure I get at least one side of it done, and then we'll come back and go over it and do the other side. The worst thing is to have to go over it 3 times, so I'd rather go over it twice. I can just go over it once, that's great, but it doesn't seem to be happening. Like, this is an interesting lighting situation here, isn't it? A red tower. So it being night is kind of interesting. It's like making some interesting lighting situations, like I say. Okay. Those. Getting there with our little tiny hand mower. I would imagine leaf blowing will be a very much let's do this at the end kind of thing, because we've got a lot of grass all over the place. And it'll probably be quite fun to use the leaf blower to get rid of that. I totally was not in the right line to get that done. Let's go. It's actually very satisfying when you do manage to get in the right line to get everything done. Like, yeah, go me. Okay, so there's a lot of that done now. A little bit over here that I think needs a bit of TLC. Whether I again will need the... Yeah, I'm gonna need... I can't quite get the bit in front of the wood there, so... Right, let's see. What else we got? Loads of leaf trimmings. I think a whole load of weeds back there as well. I'm just going to drop the mower for a sec. Let's see what's over here. Oh, is it just more stuff to mow? Like, way more stuff to mow. Right, I'm going to pick up the weed whacker, and I'm just going to see whether this seems easier with that. I don't think it is a weed whacker though, is it? It's a... When weeds start attacking, best to get whacking. Do I need my headphones on for this? M to mute, I suppose. I kind of feel actually like I almost want to not use the lawnmower for this and just use this. Because do you know what? It's so much more maneuverable. Oh, I'm making money as I go. Very nice. I feel like this is actually easier to use than the push mower, just because I don't have to try and go back to front. And yeah, this is probably how they meant us to do it, because that is so much more fun and so much easier. I would almost rather cut grass with this than the push mower thing, although I imagine it might allow us to buy a better mower pretty soon, and then that will be better for the wide parts of the grass. It's a shame that the headphones muted the music a bit there. But I actually do feel like probably it's better for our ears, isn't it? We mute it down a bit. Our poor delicate ears. But it would be nice if the music stayed the same volume. If you find any glowing mushrooms, don't touch them. They're not props. Okay. So yeah, I think we were just meant to use the new tools that we picked up for this one. This was meant to be like a showcase, I think, for this particular tool. The trimmer. Arnold trimmer, more was it illustrious than a garden trimmer? Something industrious, maybe. No, it's been too long since I've watched any Red Dwarf. Okay. Where else can we go? Oh, there's some bits that are 99%. That's going to be annoying at the end. Have we kind of like done all of the grass now? Because I'm not... Oh, here's some over here. Right. I'm just trying to find all the bits of grass to mow first. And then we're going to be going after... I bet the bits where I've missed tiny bits that are 99% are the bits where I couldn't quite mow up to a hedge or something. And notice it gives you that sort of do the thing, get the ding that you get in something like Power Wash Simulator. So again, like very tactile. It sort of gives you a lot of feedback, and it did not help that I was using the wrong tool at all. So if I get this, I'm hoping that will finish that a little bit. Yep. Okay, so most of the bits that we've done are either 100% or like nothing, so that's good. That means there's no like tiny little bits just sitting outstanding. I don't know how much of this is going to be leaf blower stuff. Got the hole to cement. Which one? Oh right, I see. Hole 9 is hole 1. It's hole 8. Okay. Is hole 1 maybe over here? I don't know what the kind of flow of this place is. It's very cool. I love the design on this. I really do. Okay, so that, yeah, there's some here that I had missed. The hole 9 sign. Hole 9 was like over here. Oh yeah, I see a little bit of grass over there. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, the crash site sidewalk. That's probably going to be leaf blowing stuff, right? So what I'm trying to do is not... I'm trying to find like all the bits that I need to cut before I bring the leaf blower out. Because I don't really want to leaf blow everything and then have to cut grass again because I've missed something and then have to go over it. But if that is the case, then that is the case, possibly. I'm going to drop my strimmer and I'm going to go grab the leaf blower and see how much of this is because of that. And then we'll go back to finding any bits I've missed. Once I started using the right tool for the job, this became a lot more fun. This was definitely meant for the strimmer. Blow these blades of grass away. It's nice you don't have to blow them in a particular direction or anything, as long as you've... It's a bit more... It's almost like a vacuum cleaner in a reverse in the way it operates. Which is very nice. But yeah, this is like one of these games. It's not particularly... It's not going to be the next Baldur's Gate 3. But what we do have here works well. It's the feedback, the tactile sensations, all that sort of thing on it, and which is what you want for a game like this. It's really good. Really good. Okay, we're definitely getting way more like 100% and things now, which is fantastic. And then I can start pixel hunting. A game like this is always going to have a bit of pixel hunting. And that's going to be pretty unavoidable, especially where you've got green light. You think green light, where I'm trying to blow away green grass, is going to help me do that accurately? Definitely what they were doing there. They're like, that's the challenge mode. Yes. This is the leaf blowing I am enjoying a lot. When you're done, give me a ping. I'll beam down and check the cosmic alignment myself. I need sleep. Okay, that whole little section is done. Fountain perimeter. Oh yes, here. I see it. Trying to do as thorough a job as I can, because I don't really want to just have to come back and pixel hunt if possible, but I know there will be bits that I unintentionally miss. Especially because we're doing this in the dark. I don't know if there's any kind of flashlight. In fact, do we have like an options setting? Turn on tool. Highlighter drop pickup. No. Okay. So, as far as I can tell, on the controller, there's no button for like a flashlight or anything. So, hole 8, oh, okay. So hole 9 cement. Let's have a little look. Okay. I was going to say there's definitely something that's like completely... Right, so now we've got loads of 93, 99, 98, 98 sort of things going on. So didn't quite grab behind the bin there. Run around a bit. So it's the hole 8 cement. So where is hole 8? It's hole 7. It's hole 9. Hole 1. Oh man. That's hole 8 good. 9. Ew. Hole 8. Okay, right. So somewhere around here there'll be something. There we are. Left door, sidewalk. Left door. Maybe. And then also right door, sidewalk, I think. So is that this one? What is the left door and the right door? No, hang on. This is the way in. Left door, side. Is there a door over here? We're very much pixel hunting now. I don't know what they count as left and right doors. Oh, hang on. The doors into the Nebula 9, maybe? So maybe here there might be like a bit of... Ah, yeah. That's the way. Didn't quite go up to the doors. Right door, sidewalk. A bit more. Nothing there by the looks of it, so I don't know what right door is referring to. I figured it would have been left and right door. I'm just going to go over it a little bit more. Just in case I missed something. Nope. Okay. Any other doors that they might mean? Because the only doors I see are this sort of door in, the gate. And then I see doors over here. So what is the She Labs missing? Rover side. I'm just like frantically pressing C to see if something shows up. Because I won't be able to do anything else until I can get this done, so if it's somehow a bit buggy or is expecting me to see something that I can't see, then we are in trouble. We have to do the whole level again. Nothing is showing up like as an extra green bit, so it's like, oh dear. It's not helping me at all. Just generally run around, see if anything is showing up. Is it telling me? Oh, here we are. Crash site. Oh, right. It tells me at the top what I'm looking at, so... Right door sidewalk. Aha. Right, okay. Something there isn't right. Right door sidewalk, right door sidewalk. Goes all the way down here. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I think. There we are. I just had to work out how to see which bits it was talking about. Incredible work, truly. Even the plastic astronauts look inspired. Oh, they do, don't they? Look really happy. Except that one. That one looks a bit alarmed and surprised. Okay, that was really cool. It taught me about what I'm expected to be able to know and see and work out about the game. So that's cool. I worked out how to do different, find different chunks that I'm supposed to, where I'm missing things and things like that. That's very helpful to know that. Okay, so I cut 31,621 blades. I blew 145,293 clippings. I spent 9 minutes doing that. Probably would have been a bit quicker had I realized how to work out what section I was in. I completed 21 sections. I walked 2,800 steps and I liked using the weed eater the best. Lovely. Okay, so I think this is the second to last level now. And we're going to need a ride-on mower. Oh, that'll be exciting. And a hedge trimmer. There's still one last thing locked for my final purchase. Now, ride-on mower. I can have 0 turn. How much money do I have? Push both levers out wide. Drop the throttle and carve up the yard like a pro. This beast spins on a dime and cuts time in half. Yes, please. Hopefully I won't run out of money for whatever the last thing I need is. Otherwise we'll have to, I don't know, replay a level or something. I'm not sure. Go into free play. Okay, let's play this level. Evelyn Street, your grandpa's place. He's so excited to be one of your first customers. Oh, yeah, his yard is huge. I can see why I might need a ride-on mower for this one. All right, so let's open the tailgates. Hello, grandkid. Is grandpa. Thanks for mowing my lawn in your fancy new lawntrepreneur business. Okay. Let's see if we can... in real particular, make sure to mow, weed eat, leaf blow, trim the hedges, and pull the weeds out of the garden. Okay, so I'm going to start with mowing just because that's going to be cool. Oh, how much better is this? Turns on a... it really does turn on a dime as well. Oh, so nice. After having to deal with all those horrible lawnmowers earlier in the game, and then to be given this... feels amazing. I left a bit. That's fine. It'll be easier to go over the bits that I've missed as well, just because it's such a nice lawnmower. It feels good, man. Okay, so there's a bin there, so we'll go around that probably with the weed eater, and probably any like edges along the hedge line and the wall of the house will do. But we'll just get the most of it done here. This looks so good. It makes me so happy to have a tool that works really well after all the rubbish. Just to be able to turn like this. Oh, I'm so glad I got the expensive one. I don't know if that's going to scupper me later. I mean, I have to get a tool that's worse or something for the final level, but I don't care. This is amazing. We're kind of getting there, and like I say, we'll get the worst of it done with the mower, and we'll go around the weed eater and things, getting the rest of it done. Yeah, this is super fun. Fun, super fast. Bumped into something there, not sure what that is. Something there as well. There's a few things I'm just going to need to kind of trim around. fun times with this thing. If I miss little tiny bits, I'll probably again just get those with the weed whacker. Or strimmer, as I call it. Yeah, so much easier. Barbecue is very in the way right now. I don't know if I'm gonna have to leaf blow the whole of this as well or not. Not sure. There's a tree in the way as well. They're giving me lots of things to mow around, which I'm going to then need that strimmer for. Yeah, getting this bit done first is going to be really nice. It'll mean that I've done a lot of the stuff already, and then I'll just have to go around with my other tools and kind of sort out the rest of it. So it wants things weeded as well. I'm not sure what needs weeding. But yeah, this is like the most fun I've had so far. It's like, it just feels good. Although the park that the mini golf course that I did just a minute ago, that felt so much nicer when I, like I say, used the right tool. There's definitely some trash or something in there that I need to deal with. There's a bike. Okay. Let's just get off here and see what we need to do with the bicycle. As we're picking that up, those kids just won't stay off my lawn. All right, we'll go put that somewhere else. Is there somewhere I need to put it particularly, or is it just wherevs, really? But yeah, that very much got in the way. Oh, they've left a ball there too. Stupid kids. They need to get off my lawn. So I'll just leave those on the pavement out here so that the kids can... No! Get back here, you. Okay, it's staying still now. Wonderful. Maybe I can leaf blow out into the road later. Right, back on my lawnmower. We have not finished that job yet. Not even slightly. I can finish it in sections a bit more on this one because I was going around in circles very much because there was no maneuverability on the push mower at all. It was really hard to maneuver. Have I still got my... Oh yeah, I've still got my headphones on from last time, so to be honest, it's probably good because I've spent most of the time on this mower, but maybe we can take them off and have the music a little louder for once we finish this job. Then again, we're going to be straight on there with the weed whacker, aren't we? So I don't really know what I'm going to do about sort of balancing the music here. The music, I apologize if the music does end up being very quiet. Because obviously the way the game is balanced, it's sort of... And I would love if there was... So I could turn that up to 100 maybe, just so we want, when we've got the headphones on, which we probably will for a lot of this. It's a little bit louder. Put them off, it's like that. But you know, this is just what you pay for doing yard work. You know, you can't listen to your music with your ear defenders on, okay? Just the way of the world. How are we doing now? Getting there. Probably one more big trip around the edge. But yeah, I imagine that if I hadn't got the expensive one, the inexpensive one probably would have been a lot more difficult to use. And this is like driving butter. This is like, I mean, I don't know what driving butter would be like, okay? That's kind of how it feels to me, all right? It's just like turns on a dime. It's amazing. It does what it said. It does what it said in the shop. It's fast, it turns on a dime, it's amazing. So definitely would be the thing I would want to pick up as soon as possible in the full game. Should I be lucky enough to play it? Just get that a little bit there. I don't know whether it'd be better to get that with the strimmer or with this, but I would say that if it was a more ungainly mower, that I wouldn't want to do that. I'd want to go over it with the strimmer because the strimmer is quite maneuverable. With this mower, you can do a bit more. Yeah, I'm going to go around it all with the strimmer. Then I don't know how much I'm going to need to do with the leaf blower after that. I'm hoping it'll properly show up. But there's a lot less sections to this than there was to the mini golf course. So it'll probably be a little bit easier to see where I've missed things as well. Just slightly pixel hunting now. I think I might be done with the mower now. I might want to just pick up the strimmer at this point. I'm just going to drive it back over here. There's a little bit over here I could do. Could have done that with either, really. I'm just going to park it out here next to the bicycle. Yeah. Probably should have turned off the blades before I parked it on concrete, but oh well, I'm sure it's fine. Right, next. I do not want that anymore. Maybe I should have sold that. And there's a couple of things in the truck. So the one that I'm going to probably want the most is this guy. So this is going to be for all the bits I couldn't do before. Maybe I should have done these bits with the mower. No, actually, it's not too bad. But yeah, definitely these bits along the fence line wouldn't be doable at all with the mower. The mower would be right in the way. But it's actually quite good to do with this. It feels nice. Sometimes games with strimmers in them, the strimmers don't work very well and they're a bit annoying to use. But this one is quite good. The only thing is you've got to keep down. You can't toggle it on. You've got to keep holding down left click. So you definitely do want to try and do as much with the mower as you can because the mower doesn't require that. Ooh, that little bit in the corner. Didn't want to do. But yeah, so far there's not been any bits that have like hidden anywhere that have been really difficult to... Well, like I say, I struggled to know which bits were which on the mini golf course, but that's because I wasn't reading up the top left there by the percentage of what I've done. It shows you what section you're in. Kind of. Especially when you press C, it shows you you're in the backyard. Got these bits to do. I mean, this is a lot less descriptive, but it's a lot easier to see everywhere here anyway, so... Over there, let's get that. Yeah, just going to go along the fence line. Then I'll go along the fence line in the middle. Then I'll have a look around for any little tiny bits I've missed. The mower. Probably could have cut closer into the fence line with the mower and it would have made this a little bit easier. Not done too bad a job though. Little bits again. The corners, the mower doesn't want to go into the corners, so it kind of makes sense. So that's the bit that's going to be the most annoying for me to do with the strimmer. It's hard to get a ride-on mower to go into a corner. So there we are. So we're at 98% on a lot of stuff. 76 for the back porch perimeter. That's probably something I need to quickly trim. So, oh, this bit's quite satisfying, isn't it? I managed to get close enough with the lawnmower, I think, just to go around it. Yeah, that was nice. Let's do around the tree and the bin. I love that it's Grandpa's house. It's not a proper like sim game unless it's something to do with Grandpa. Is it really? You know? All proper sim games are Grandpa's farm or sometimes Uncle. They like to sort of, you know, mix it up a bit. Make it a different relative. Okay, let's go around the house and then we'll pick up all the little tiny bits that we missed. Oh, look, there's a door. Hey, we've done a whole bit. Yay. We've 100%ed the left side yard. To get around that barbecue as well. So I imagine that it's really just concrete that you need to kind of get the leaf blowings off of. I don't think that you need to leaf blow the grass, hopefully. For some reason, that didn't really trim very well, so let's get that sorted. I'll do all these little bits in the corner here. I said I'd go and do the little bits at the end, but you know what? I'm going to do them as I go along because, again, agent of chaos and prerogative to change my mind. They say it's a woman's prerogative, but I think it's anybody's. A very old saying, isn't it? Yay! I bet it's all done. Get around the air conditioning unit. Now I'll go behind. If it doesn't ding, I'll go try and get behind it later. But that tiny little blade of grass from just behind it is going to be quite annoying to do. Haha, it did it for me. Yeah. So we're 100% on everything except for leaf blowing the driveway and back porch. And then trimming all the hedges. So I think I'm going to go with... It's also saying something else I need to do on the garden. Weeding the garden, maybe? Not sure. I forgot this bit. Round the bin. Oh, and this whole bit along the front here as well. Yeah, we didn't do this front bit, did we? Silly She-Lab. Beautiful. Okay, so now I would say trimming hedges. And always leaf blow at the end. Come on. Hedge trimmer. I really let my hedges get out of hand lately. Mind using that hedge trimmer on both my front hedges? Yes, sure. I will totally do that. some really cool uses of tools in this, I think. I don't know. Yes. Can I jump? Can I get... Ah, there we are. Got it. Okay. Some bits that are quite close to the wall that I don't think I managed to get the first pass there, so... Just gonna run backwards like this. Should get most of that then, hopefully. End bit? Yep, all done. Beautiful. Anything left on that one? Yes. So there's a little tiny bit there and a little tiny bit there. And that's the hedges done. Wonderful. So there was something that I need to do. Garden. So what is it? I don't think it's the leaf. I'm going to do the leaf blowing and then I'll see what's left. Because I can't quite tell what I need to do. But once I've done all the leaf blowing, I imagine it's going to be very easy to see what it is I need to do. Oh, I think it might be some weeding or something, maybe. Driveway is very quickly going up towards 100%. Right, driveway done, and there was a little bit of cement around the back that needs doing, and that's probably the bit that's saying back porch. Okay, so something needs to be done in the garden. Yes, it is weeding. Okay, so let's drop the leaf blower, and we just need to weed the rest of this. I had a feeling that's what it would be. There's one of the few things I hadn't actually done was any weeding, so... And I'm sure it said it at the beginning. Wow, thanks so much. I always knew you were my favourite grandkid. A business of yours is going places. Yay! So we've done the whole thing now. Perfect. Leave my array of tools on the pavement here, so... Okay. Usually you go to the truck and you can end the level. So we did 11 sections. We made $625, which is brilliant because I'm hoping that whatever I need to buy next, I can get the good version of it. Blades cut, 527,845. Clippings blown, 16,773. Hedges trimmed, 1,445. Weeds pulled, 6. Objects moved, 2. Trash collected, none. Thankfully, there was no trash in poor Grandpa's garden. Distance walk, 3,307 steps, and my favourite tool is still the weed eater. Lovely. Okay. So the final thing is the edging tool, I think. And there's one, and it costs 70. So I'm glad I got the good mower, to be honest. Yay! Right, so back to career, and let's do the final level. The park. The community park, a job to give back to the community. This is going to be the big boy level. And this will probably take us a decent amount of time. So this will probably take us to the hour and a half, maybe a little bit longer than that sort of time scale. Right, so what have we got? Hello, I'm the owner of Trimsdale Parks and Recreation. Your buddy recommended your new business to me. Let's just press C and see what's coming up. So the whole of the grass needs to be done. I'm actually going to weed first. They mentioned you were a lawn entrepreneur. Sounds like self-flattery to me, but I'll trust you to get the job done. I need to get a litter picker in here soon, but we'll do the weeds first. Playground weeds. The city's let this park get out of hand. Please get it back into shape. We need it mowed, weed-eated, and leaf-blow the pavilions. Very well. 3, so there's probably like 2 or 3 more. That was a good little job to do while I was reading out the beginning stuff. There's 1 more here. Is that gonna be the last one? No, there's 1 more there. That's then the last one. Right, I'm gonna get my litter picker out, I think. I think that'll be first because there's a few bits of litter around. Oh, that bench needs to be moved somewhere. Okay, let's move that out here for a sec. If I can. I could put it in the pavilions, maybe. Maybe I'll do that at the end, actually. There's a hedge there that looks like it needs doing as well. Yeah. Right then. A litter picker. Because I want to try and get those out of the way. This one? Trash collection, 20%. So we're looking for about 5 pieces of trash. Sometimes you can't always find the trash straight away. Sometimes it takes a little bit to find it. I think this will be okay though. Yeah. So we've done all of the trash collection. Wonderful. And throw my... I just throw all my tools on the floor. That's fine. Mow everything. I'm gonna trim the hedge, I think. Do that one next. See how much I managed to miss there. Like lots of stuff missed down the bottom there. I could not have put that bench more in the way if I tried. Bits on the bottom there. I think that's that done. Yep. And then it's just bits along the top at the back. Actually, I'll just trim it with the highlight on. There we are. So that's done. Oh, there's one over the other side? Yeah. There's one over the other side. Let's get that one done then. Let's just give it a quick going over. And then I'll just go over it with the highlight on to see any bits I've missed. Those 2 bits at the bottom there aren't gonna be the easiest. Okay, so on. Don't be a pain. Kind of just gotta get yourself sideways onto it a bit, and then you still miss bits. Okay, it didn't ding, so I figure there's something hiding somewhere. There we are. It dinged. So we've done all the hedges now. And I'm gonna say we've got leaf blowing to do, edging to do, and mowing to do. So I think mowing next. Am I getting quicker at this, or is it just that I haven't done the mowing, which is like 90% of the job? All right, let's go. I'll have to trim the edges probably as well, but I'll do as much as I can with the mower. I can't get down there, so that will have to be done with the edging trimmer. Also, I've left a bench in the way, which is super annoying, but never mind. A lot done with this, though. I'm so glad I got the expensive one. You have no idea how happy I am that I got the expensive one. It makes life so much easier. So I probably could move all the benches back once I've done all of the mowing. I think I'm gonna wanna move them a little bit out of the way. There we go. So I'll finish mowing, then I'll trim. So this is the only bit I can mow. Can I drive the mower over here? Yes. Really, there's like another bench. I didn't think about back here when I was moving the benches. Okay, I'm gonna have to get off again and move another bench. Yeah. Luckily, it doesn't take too long. There's no like delayed, you know, like it might be you press Q to get off, and then there's like a circle, like a loading screen for you to get off. No, not in this. You say, I want to get off the mower, you get off the mower straight away. No mucking around. I think the blades have turned themselves off. That's not handy. Just going around doing the same bit over and over again. Like, why isn't it doing it? Well, when you got off the mower, the blades turned off, because that's probably a really good safety feature. What? What do you mean you don't want to leave the ride-on mower with the blades spinning? What? Let's grab these last little bits. Just works nicely, doesn't it? The more I can do, the easier it's going to be for me to go around with the strimmer later. The less I'm going to have to do with the strimmer later. So get as much as we can with the ride-on lawnmower. I feel really bad when I go around a corner too fast and I miss a bit. I'm like, oh. It's more work for future me. I feel like I already went around this bit as well. I feel like there was quite a lot of stuff that I did with the blades turned off. So, oops. But then, is anyone really surprised? No. If you are surprised, you're either new to the channel or, I don't know. Probably just new to the channel. Sorry if you're new to the channel and you're expecting competence. I just provide chaos and entertainment. Those are the things I guarantee, but like, you know, not competence. All my competence goes into like you know, my editing and scheduling and things like that. It doesn't go into the actual playing of the games. Whoa. Okay. Oh, and also cultivating my evil laugh. Yes, much competence goes into that. Okay, so a little bit of... I think at this point, probably go for the strimmer now. I think we've done as much as we want to do with that. So I'll turn off the blades. And we shall... I'm going to put this away. Look at me go. It's so easy to drive. I really love that mower. That's really cool. Right. Strimmer. I'm just going to get any little bits that the lawnmower couldn't quite grab. But yeah, this has been a super... Like, this is the sort of game that you look at and you're like, would I really enjoy playing a game about a lawnmower? And then it's really fun. So I'm very glad that I picked this up to do the demo on it. Also, it's a little bit of a soothing game in a week that's been fraught with demos and pressure to get lots of cool stuff done, you know? Next Fest is always like a lot of pressure to sort of show as much as you can on the channel before all the demos are gone. Luckily, a lot of them, I've downloaded enough to see me, as long as they don't disappear on me or anything, to see me through to the end of October probably. Maybe even into November, I don't know. But I've got about 18 or so demos that I haven't even managed to cover. Because Next Fest, it was a week. So it started on the Monday and it's going through to the Monday. So 8 days. It starts on the Monday and ends on the Monday. So you get 8 days worth, I think, of it. So just a little over a week. And so that means I get to do 8 demos and I've got another 18. So there's like, unless I put 3 things up a day, which is really hard with the length of the stuff I'm doing, and B, the amount of editing that needs to go into it, and C, the amount of research that needs to go into it, plus any games that I play that don't make it onto the channel as well, because not every single one does. Even though you might think, oh, she plays a lot of games that really need a bit of polish or anything or whatever, there are some that don't even make it. So anyway, this has been a wonderful palette cleanse from all of the stressful times behind the scenes. It's a lovely little chill game today. It's so nice. I can tell I was getting a bit stressed out because I was trying to do a takeaway order yesterday. I couldn't press the right buttons. I couldn't do anything properly. It was a nightmare. Okay, what have we got left now? Front half of the park, 96. Oh, right. Okay, let's do the bit around this bin. That's probably going to be some of it. And around there with some of it as well. A little bit over here. Let's get this done. Yeah, that's good. Again, going back into my sort of break things into sections cleaning routine. And, you know, thankfully I haven't left too much for the strimmer. Yeah, that's that bit done. All right, let's go along this fence line. You know, mostly I've left the bits that I couldn't physically do with the lawnmower. I've tried very hard to do as much as I could with that before leaving everything to the smaller tool. But this little bit, you know what might have worked for this little bit would have actually been the push mower, because it's small enough to go around these edge bits, but it is so unwieldy that I would actually prefer to go over the, like, to do 3 sections with the strimmer than use that thing. And it didn't give us really the option for the half, like for the petrol mower, so you got the ride-on mower and you got the tiny mower, so that's it. I think, anyway. Can I go in the shop at the moment? Push mowers. Oh no, you can. I'm going to purchase that. But I could have gone around it with a push mower, possibly. I maybe won't bother now. But you can if you want to. So there is a better mower there, and it's probably going to be much easier to maneuver if the difference in the ride-on mowers is anything to go by. Well, I didn't really have enough money to buy both of them and compare them side by side. Grab that. That's that bit done. So I very much enjoyed these ones that were in the daylight though. Doing that nighttime one was a nightmare. Get it? Nightmare. Okay, so bits I've messed up here. Corners are always the worst bits. like I say, I can't really get into them properly with the other mower. So you can either try and use the ride-on mower and the strimmer, or you could do little bits, some of the medium-sized bits with the push mower, depending on how much you want to change your tools over. Right, so back left pavilion, back right pavilion, and we need to edge, front edge. Okay, so I would say edging tool next. All right, I see them here. Find the right kind of pixel to hunt. Yeah, that's that done. And then we just got some leaf blowing to do, and then we're done. I wasn't too far off time-wise. In fact, I think I've maybe done this a little quicker than I thought. Ah, so at this point, I can move all the benches back in as well. I feel like that might be a good thing to do. Move these ones off the playground. They're meant to be for like the parents to sit on and stuff. I will take the 2 seconds to move those back where they belong. I mean, they're maybe not quite as lined up as they were to start with, but you know, I did my best, okay? Right. Let's leaf blow these pavilions, and then we're done with the park. I think the one that probably took the longest was actually Grandpa's, because always the relative taking advantage is always going to be the longest job, right? Of course it is. I'm hoping I don't need to move any of the benches to get this done, but I might need to. We'll see if like we can blow around them. Okay, anything more here? Done. And finally, this bit here. And then that's the whole demo done, I think. Ah, such a cool game. So chill. But sometimes you want a game where you really have to turn your brain on. Sometimes you don't. And like today, like I was saying, I needed something that wasn't going to be too taxing. And I feel like this has been perfect. Any more bits that I missed here? Under the benches or anything? Come on, there's got to be somewhere. Where's it? There we go. Okay, so I was skeptical at first. Let's go and have a look from the car park at our beautiful work. But I have to admit, you did a pretty great job. Be sure to get your invoice. Okay, I will. Not that there's anything more to spend it on. I've got everything pretty much out of the shop at this point. But I will go and end the level, I think, if I can. Can I? E to finish the level. There we are. Wonderful. So there we are. We've done all the levels. Ah, thank you. It's always nice when they put a little thing up at the end. You beat the demo. Thanks for playing Lawn Care Simulator. We hope you had a relaxing time. I really did. It was a super relaxing game. Absolutely. Such a nice palate cleanser if you're feeling a bit fraught. Feel free to hop in free play and replay any levels. Please leave feedback in the main menu to help us improve for launch. I really didn't have notes on this one. I just played it and had fun and everything worked. So thumbs up for that. Don't forget to wishlist us on Steam for updates on our official release. There'll be much more content and plenty more yards to mow. Cheers, Moonlighter Games. Thank Thank you, Moonlighter Games. That was a wonderful, wonderful demo. And I wish you the best of luck with getting the rest of the game out. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more things like this, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.